Hey everyone, Scott here, aka SANspotter, and welcome to what is going to be quite possibly my weirdest flight ever. I think so. I've been thinking about other weird flights that I've done in the past, and I don't think anything really compares to this. Philippine Airlines, Vancouver to JFK, such an oddball route, but how cool is that, right? It's bookable, it's a fifth freedom route, that means that anybody can book it. You don't have to originate in Manila or JFK and fly the entire route. You can start in JFK, go to Vancouver and get off, and the other way, which I'm going to be doing tomorrow morning. It's just so cool. And Cathay Pacific also does the same route, and I will be doing that one. I'm really looking forward to that, but I think Philippine Airlines is the one I'm looking forward to the most because it's a business class product that I know absolutely nothing about. I do know that it's a 222 layout, and other than that, I really have no idea. And as a matter of fact, I don't think I can recall seeing pictures or video ever of a Philippine Airlines business class product. And that scares me a little bit simply because if nobody's flying it, nobody's talking about it, it must not be that good. But you know what? Even if it's not that good, I don't care really because it's just such a cool route. It's such an oddball route. I'm just so happy to be flying it. Just to say that I've flown Philippine Airlines from Vancouver to JFK. Really, how cool is that? You know I had to do it, so I am doing it. I'm doing it tomorrow morning. I have not flown it yet. So if you have no idea what Philippine Airlines business class is like, we're in the same boat at this exact same moment. So we might as well just get into the video right now and check it out. Check-in for this flight wasn't even open by the time that I got there, but that's alright because I checked in online the day before and I was through security and into the terminal within 5 minutes. And even though the Vancouver airport is nothing short of stunning and I didn't really need lounge access this morning, I couldn't resist taking advantage of my Priority Pass membership and hanging out in the Skyteam Lounge for a bit. This is certainly one of the better Skyteam lounges that I've ever been in, with tons of good food, lots of good views to the outside, and the fact that I was able to write a complete blog post for SANspotter.com while in here says a lot about how quiet and relaxing this lounge is, especially since I have the attention span of a fly. Anyway, having access to lounges like this makes Priority Pass a really good deal, and I put a link down in the description below if it's something you want to check out, and it's something I highly recommend if you're traveling often. Even though the flight from Manila arrived on time, it still took them a while to get the plane turned around and ready for boarding again. The gate area was completely blocked off for those of us joining the flight in Vancouver today, and they didn't let us in until right before boarding began. That was quite okay though, because the carpet here at YVR is awesome, and it complemented my red shoes perfectly. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, seeing this business class was a total shock to me because honestly, I wasn't expecting something this nice. Thankfully, business class was only about 50% full this afternoon, so the flight attendant was kind enough to move me to the rear section of the business class cabin, which had plenty of open seats available. Seeing all this was really good news to me because I guess I was kind of expecting old recliner style seats from 1996 or so. The good news is that these seats are anything but that, and while not completely lie flat, they are fairly modern and very, very spacious. I'd be more than happy to do a long-haul flight in these seats, no doubt about it. The overall cleanliness of the cabin was really good and there's no complaints from me, which is a really good thing because you know how I am about keeping things clean and organized. For it. menus were distributed while on the ground still, and I'm willing to bet that we're going to be eating better than they will be over on that Rouge flight this afternoon. Oh, and we got headphones too. And safety video actors who seem way too happy to be wearing oxygen masks. Okay, here we go with the part I suspect you've all been waiting for. And yes, I am watching Baywatch up there on the video screen. First up was the appetizer, which oddly enough wasn't even on the menu. It was really good though, and I think it only lasted about 5 minutes before it was gone completely. Next up was the seared ahi tuna appetizer, which, I've got to be honest, it was actually good enough to be a main course, I think. This too would have disappeared really quickly if I wasn't trying to get video for this trip report. And finally, the main course, which is marinated pork belly over vegetable rice, which is really, really good. And I'm totally not ashamed to admit that the movie selection didn't pair very well with the meal, but overall the dining experience on this flight was top-notch. FYI, these seats are advertised as angled lie flat, but I don't know, that looks pretty flat, doesn't it? And I have to say, it was really comfortable.